32Y is Mike Gonzalez out of Oceano, the Yamaha. I saw that thing move. On the Harley Davidson out of Agua Dulce, the A&A Racing Barnett Motion Pro Harley Davidson, Eddie the Squirrel Mulder. Number 157, Kevin Dupes out of Salinas, the Industrial Machine Shop, Cremona's TT Barn, and Sharon sponsored Yamaha. 86, Bob Cobb, hopefully back out there again on the Shell Racing Specialties, Bell Helmets West, BC Racing Insulation Technology. And 66Z, not Gordon Rudy, it's Mark Laguerra on the Butch Cochran Yamaha 500. Laguerra off into second place. He looked so fine earlier in the year, it's hard to believe that he had been off for so long, but it's Mike Gonzalez out in front. Kenny Thibaud on the 63 machine. SP Enterprises Brown Cycle Gary Bagg Harley Davidson sponsoring that Triumph 750 for the 63 of Kenny Thibaud. Thibaud putting some pressure now on the outside. A very tough place to pass going into turn number 3, especially because you can get moved up and right off into the fence. Thibaud comes by and he holds his line. Excellent. If he can hang on now and get that horsepower going, he can take the lead and cruise it in. Thibaud comes by, but he's going to have a lot of pressure again to hold that line. Boy, that is tough to do, and he takes it. Thibaud down the front straightaway. I will give as much credit to Mike Gonzalez for not putting any pressure on Kenny Thibaud there. Thibaud could have got T-boned by Gonzalez. As they come down the front ready for the checkered flag, these two guys will go off to the main event. And an excellent job by Kenny Thibaud and Mike Gonzalez in that heat race. Mike Gonzalez, with no pressure whatsoever, could have put Kenny Thibaud in the hay bales, but was the very nice gentleman and didn't do that. Number 171M is Dave Maxwell out of Hollister, Triumph mounted. 71L Triumph mounted will be Bill Flett. 87M on the 1962 Harley Davidson 750, Chris Rudy. Rudy off the back row and passes about 4 guys in the first turn. But it's Rodney Spencer out front. The Rod Lake Racing Bud Martin tuned Triumph. Sounds so sweet. Rod Spencer followed by Rick Reed. Listen to them Triumph scream. Spencer on a cruise. in second place, Jimmy Street in third. Two Southern California boys chasing the Northern California boys. White flag. Spencer with a big win. Baxter in the corner, real nice. Rick Reed will join him along with Jim Street in the feature. The rest of the guys will go off to the semis. Honda for Performance Cycle, Flat Track Fabrication, and Bud Martin. Then we should see the number 80Y. Ooh. The former ARMA National Champion Butch Cochran on the Jerry Kennedy Triumph 650 out of Gilroy. Then we get into the 23D of Clyde Denon out of Anaheim. Norton 750 for Mission Yamaha Psychologic. Then we got a 33B, Keith Bradford out of Henderson, Nevada on a Yamaha 500 for TNR Racing, Mission Yamaha Car Construction Progressive Suspension. Then we get the number 18, Brett Bemis out of Diamond Bar on the Shell Racing 750. Sponsored by Bell Helmets West and Barnett. And in the back row, there's a number 290 who's back on this other side. Rich Harrington out of Felton on the Flet Motor Honda. Still waiting for our pole sitter. Guy's got a kind of a famous cousin as well. I don't know how many people know Rod Lake has a famous cousin. All right, ready to go racing. Here we go. Rod gets caught napping a little bit on the outside, but continues to ride the outside. And they're everywhere. Joe Carrera on the Richard Brackett Racing Yamaha TT500 out in front of Darrell Musto, Rod Lake. Lake moving up, making the pass on Darrell Musto, now setting his sights out. Let's see if he can catch up to Joe Carrera. Keith Bradford as well, trying to catch up to Musto. On the front straightaway, he has halved the lead. White flag out. I don't think there's enough laps left. Joe Carrera. But ever inching forward is Rod Lake. And the front starter with the third and final of our vintage open heat races, Joe Carrera on the Richard Brackett Racing entry. .154.28, 154.28. And the win for Joe Carrera. And a little break in the action.